Pentagon coming down rolling. Kandi going live, Drewski, he the throatest. Team going up, but the click never folding. Why they on the side acting like you never noticed?
Ready for whatever, then we off to the races. Finna pull up, take off in a spaceship. Just touched down and the vibe so amazing. Live from the Pentagon, finna go crazy.
Live from the Pentagon.
What's up, man? Welcome to another episode of the Live from the Pentagon Podcast, brought to you by Matrix Marketing and Backwoods. I am your host, Mark Drew. What it do? And I'm rocking with the Latin pop sensation,
Kandi the Goddess.
What's up, Kandi? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Mark? How's your week been?
It's going up, man, because as of today, Monday the 18th, Houston, we had a pack and we announced this on the show a few weeks ago. It's officially in stores today, so go out and get your purple pack today. But man, it's been a crazy week, man. I want to start this off on a more serious note. Legendary producer and songwriter engineer from Houston, Melvin Villanueva, passed away this past week at the age of 38. If you did not know him, he worked closely with Rap-A-Lot, Tone Stith, Chris Brown, Kanye West. Amazing guy. I guess how I knew him, he worked at the same studio that I first started off at, and he was the first person to ever try to lace me up with drums. And I think looking back on it now, it's his nice way of telling me my drums sucked. But so he was such a good dude, man, and he had a rare form of cancer, and he kicked cancer's ass all the way through, and then gained his wings over this past week. And his brother Nino's another talented engineer, and I know him and all his family, his girl, everyone at iMix, and Bruce Bangs, Steve-O, everyone they're going through a rough time. He was a really good guy, so I just want to take a moment to acknowledge that. Yeah, incredibly talented dude, and seeing his journey, it did hurt to see someone that I know go through that, and eventually, see him transition. So shout out to Melvin, man. Appreciate you for all the game and all the insight. Rest in peace, bro. Also,
God bless him.
God bless, man. One time for young Melvin. Also, Gunna released a new album to mixed reviews. Have you heard it?
No, but I want to know your hot take real quick.
What's
on
up?
the subject.
Man, get it off your chest.
Gunna and Young Thug,
Yeah.
I thought everybody, so fill me in on the
Okay.
beef, because I thought there was no beef. I thought Gunna got out, everything was cool, but apparently, Young Thug got out, now he's tweeting all these things, and I want to know.
Well, from my understanding, as soon as Gunna got out, it was obviously, all right, bro's working with the feds. At least it's what I saw on Twitter. I try not to follow that stuff too closely and let it consume my life. But I saw people were, kind of turning on him. And with the new album, I've heard people say that these are the same songs he's put out before, which that's been my gripe with a lot of young artists in general.
You're talking about Young Thug or Gunna?
Gunna, with his new album.
Really? I'm seeing the opposite on my side of
We got two
social media.
different timelines, man.
My social media is saying Gunna was always better, or he was always going to do good.
Well, I'm talking about this new album.
Yeah.
This new album, people are saying that, at least is what I read and heard of from other people. But yeah, so we'll see, man. Maybe it'll grow on some people.
know.
Maybe it won't. Who knows? Also, what happened in music this week?
Tyler.
She reportedly moved 3,700 units in the U.S. It's not a lot. How you feel about that, Kandi?
Well, you know what? Okay. Hot take, but
Let's get
I love Tyler's music, okay? She did offend a lot of people with
Yeah.
her stance on being biracial and not coming out. She's always been colored. That's
Cat's
what
out the
they
bag, yeah.
use over there. You know what I mean? And so for me personally, that word doesn't bother me
Okay.
because that's part of their culture, right? And who are we to, we're so protective of our culture. Who are we to, get down and tell somebody else what they can't do? But people describe her as uppity. People describe her, she even comes to our stage and doesn't want to hold awards. And it's always like, can you hold that for me? And Tyler, you got some popular music, but if you shut down Black culture over here, you shut
Oh,
down
yeah.
Black America, you shit on it a little bit, it's gonna reflect in the sales. Every time.
I think it's very clear that Black culture controls what's cool. And if you're going against that and they decide that you're not,
yeah, you may be high everywhere else.
Numbers are numbers. They don't lie. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. And then also, the childhood Mark Drew is very, very happy this week because the Drought 3 classic Lil Wayne mixtape is available on all streaming platforms. Now, I don't know about you, because you're from LaPorte, and I don't know how they got down in LaPorte when it comes to Lil Wayne. That's not a knock, y'all.
This is the first time somebody ever dissed my whole city.
I'm just saying it's probably a little different than the north side of
Nobody
Houston,
cares
Texas.
that you're
right?
from Acorn City.
That's
Like, whatever the fuck is called.
that's your dig?
Yeah.
All right, y'all want to let that one die down? And so
They're laughing.
that was a courtesy laugh. So pretty much, like, I don't know if like how Lil Wayne was receptive. That was not a diss for the record. I don't know how Lil Wayne was receptive out there.
We love it. We're the South
So
Side, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're considered Houston though, but
But we are the South Side.
I mean of
Harris
Texas.
County.
Like, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Which encompasses.
You're not wrong. You're right outside the greater Houston area, but but no. So yeah. So the Drought 3 was super fire, man. A lot of great. What I loved about that era of Lil Wayne was if he got on your shit, that was no longer your song. Case in point, y'all remember when Mike Jones dropped Mr. Jones? Nobody? Yeah. And it's the reason because, and not to know this is Mike Jones. Mike Jones is all love, man. But the song wasn't that big, right? And he would say that. This is not a dig. But Lil Wayne jumped on that beat, and that song isn't Mr. Jones anymore. That is Sky's the Limit. Matter of fact, the first time I heard that song was Sky's the Limit. So yeah, when Lil Wayne gets on your shit, I know the freestyle for Upgrade You was on there. A lot of classic Lil Wayne verses. So that was super dope to see. And do you have a favorite Lil Wayne mixtape?
Not mixtape, but I always listen to the Carter 3 just because, like, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, I think everybody in LaPorte really
Okay.
liked that one. So.
All 13 of y'all, man, was on that Carter 3, baby. A milli. Hell yeah.
I always listen to that shit.
But speaking of good music, we got a really special duo. Well, two guests. They've got together on a song. One of them's from Houston. The other one, I believe, is from New York. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
Straight up.
amazing artist, great vocalist, a great rapper. They got a new song out. They're here to join us today. Friends of the show, Kween Kazaree Maria Saez. What's up?
What's
Hey.
up?
Make some noise, man. Y'all go ahead and make some noise for that.
Yeah,
How y'all
in
doing?
here.
Great, blessed.
Yeah, definitely. I'm happy, blessed as always.
And I got that right. You're from New York, right?
I am from New York.
at you
You
guys.
guys
Looking
I
like
was
twinsies
I was
today.
kind of nervous. I want to make sure I ain't screw that up.
And I am so Houston, but it's as south side as it get, B County, and you can't tell me that ain't a part of Houston. So.
Oh,
Argue with your mama.
Man.
So clock
Argue
it,
with your mama
clock.
because
Mark's gonna get
that
no
is the greater
whooping.
Houston area, boom. That's a part of the greater Houston. Houston wouldn't be considered as big of a city as it is without all of us included.
Oh.
So include the whole population and clock
Hey.
that.
Oh,
Always put the
shame on
division.
Mark.
There you go,
Shame on
shame.
Mark.
I just and it wasn't no shade to you, Mark, but
I'm gonna just shut
you
the
know.
fuck up for the rest of the episode, man.
I've seen the tweets.
So let's get to it, man. So where did music start for you both?
Okay, Queen, you want to start off?
Man, 8 years old.
Dang,
My dad is also a rapper.
talk about
And
it.
I grew up, just around the culture
Yeah,
with him, watching him do shows. My mom being completely supportive, and we all know what things like that can come with. But
yeah.
he taught me my first rap, me and my brother.
Okay,
And our very, very first talent show was a rap that my dad wrote
That's
for
dope.
us. So we had such a good reaction. It was like standing ovation when we
Man.
were done. And being kids, like I'm 8 years old at the time, and having that response, I already knew I was going to be artist. Like,
Yeah.
I knew that was, this is where I'm supposed to be. So
exactly.
I'd say since 8.
yeah.
That's awesome.
It's just been in us.
What were you doing
Yeah.
at 8 again, Mark? You said last time.
Man.
You said you didn't know how to wipe what?
My ass, man. I know how to tie my shoes.
It'd be like that.
Like I couldn't
sometimes.
tell you how to spell my name.
Boys are just slower.
I was actually a kid genius. I do that shit to make y'all feel good. I was reading the encyclopedia at 8. I was conjugating my verbs when I was
Okay,
8.
okay.
Yeah.
No ESL for this
No,
one.
only for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it started young for me too. Like I remember, well, my mom, she's like the karaoke queen. She loves to be doing the karaoke.
Yeah.
My sister, she's a great singer. I remember writing a song, like maybe around 10 years old, and then memorizing and coming up with a whole show and performing for my mom. But I didn't start actually making music to 2020.
Okay.
I wrote 2 books before then, so I let writing be my outlet. I
Dope.
was kind of scared to jump into the music part of it. I don't know. I was just so self-conscious.
Yeah.
And so 2020, I decided to just go for it and been definitely dropping hits after hits since then.
What are some of the life experiences that led you to like getting over whatever like the fears you had of like being vulnerable with an audience?
I think time just passing by
Okay.
and it's on my heart and it's like I'm just gonna allow fear to just stop me. I'm like, I just gotta do it. Who cares? And just slowly just letting go and finding myself kind of,
And good for you, because a lot of people like they let that fear take over and they'll go
Yeah.
their whole lives without trying that one thing they always wanted to try.
Yeah.
And then they'll tell you like, man, good for you, because I always wanted to do it. And so I'm glad
Or
you're
the
able to share that.
opposite,
Yeah.
they'll shame you because they wish they were you.
Yeah.
doing
Oh
it
yeah,
that
100%.
part.
That's
That-
the
Have
other
you ever
side.
had any like boyfriends that were kind of jealous that you were pursuing your dreams?
It was kind of, she's hitting dots and
Put you
stuff.
right on the spot.
Right?
Yeah. Y'all
It's
talking
a
on
yes
this?
or no question.
Who have you been talking to?
Clock it, because
or
we
no?
all have. If you're an artist and you've ever dated anybody, just know your man is gonna be your number one hater.
No.
Or your number one fan.
Or your number one fan, please.
Yeah.
So if he's not
Give
your
me that
number
one.
one
Look at
fan,
her.
then he
She's
might
like
as well be your number one
Yeah,
hater. So
pretty
get him out of
much.
there.
Exactly. Thank you.
That part.
Clock that.
We can stay lukewarm on that one.
But yeah, so you had that happen before?
Well, I actually made music with my old partner, my ex, and it was cool. It's a great experience making music with the one you love,
Okay.
doing what you love. But then it's like, as a woman, you still have those limitations, especially being in a relationship. So jealousy, of course, if I was trying, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we didn't find that balance. So
Okay.
in that way, I would say maybe jealousy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In a sense.
So you both released a single called Sin City. Great song. If you haven't checked it out, check it out as soon as you check out this episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. But Sin City, great song. How did that come about? Like, who reached out to who, or how did you guys meet?
Well, we have a mutual partner that we do business with. And at first it was separate, but we got to shout out our family, Eduardo.
Yeah.
He goes by Fam.
Shout out to him.
AC, shout
So
out
heavy in the
fam.
community. We met him, inviting us to do community events and him just being very, very supportive. He works really tightly with Gold Toes and Hustle Town Network, and he's worked with them for a while. And we've seen the mountains that he moves off of the pureness of his heart. So
Dope.
we both worked with him separately, and he came up with a project. He laid it out for us, and out of love and respect for him, we did it. And yeah, it was just everything natural from there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
definitely magical from there. Like we empower each other, and I'm so glad we click like that. But it's hard for sometimes for a woman to collaborate. So I'm so grateful we had Fam and to help us collaborate. And he's just he's constantly in the community connecting dots, putting people together.
Yeah.
And this was another amazing song connection,
Yeah.
and it's a comic book actually that's going to be coming out along with the song. So we're really excited for that.
That's dope, man. To be a comic book, that's kind of a flex.
Yeah, I think the comic book was really the first thing the
Yeah.
first idea, and we were just gonna be characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just
This was before the song.
yeah, it developed. The song was inspired by the comic book.
So how did you guys get to the comic book first?
So we knew we came up with a storyline for the comic book.
Mhm.
We knew what the storyline was going to be. Although we're barely working on scripts right now, we had a general idea of
Yeah.
it. And so our verses were written inspired by that comic book
Okay.
storyline.
Yep.
And we actually fit it into our real life too. Like, I mean, that verse for me is pretty personal.
Okay.
As personal as it gets, but I was able to connect the theme of that comic book and what I'm going through. And then,
Definitely. Same with me.
she came
I
through
was
the
able
same
to-
way.
It was therapeutic for sure. Definitely
Yeah.
need this sisterhood and the empowerment and the superpowers that conjured from all this.
We got
music.
superpowers.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what were y'all's favorite line while creating? Like what made you say like, damn, this shit is about to go off?
Man, I heard Queen's verse first. She wrote hers first. And I was like, I need to bring it. What am I gonna? Yeah, it was dope, man. And Queen, like, she'll tell you how she wrote her verse in one sitting, which is amazing. I'm like, oh. So you have a line that you like?
Man, I mean, she picked out the beat, and so she sent a few of them, and I went with the vibe that I was like that I felt would fit with the comic book storyline, and then I was like, you know what? We need to just like tell our stories of like what we're going through as women, like our perspective. So just the way I opened up the verse for me, because the way I opened it up dictated the whole verse and how I ended it. So
Set the tone.
I come in there like, first sight claiming love for me. Told them niggas not to come for me. Pulled my shit up out the house so I was done with them. You played the perfect role till I seen your back. Every time you walked away, you did some shit you can't take back. You know? Like, and it was so personal, and I meant that. So, I mean, the rest of the verse is up from there, like we dug in deep for that one.
Energy.
Yeah.
Yes. What about you? Favorite?
My favorite line is so hard. Like I said, once you just start saying one bar, you just gotta
Going,
say the
going,
whole
going.
thing.
What's your
Keep
favorite
going.
part?
Right? But my favorite would probably be is you thought you was a tough guy fucking with the baddest. I boosted your ego, made you feel like magic, because I just feel like the woman definitely is a reflection of the man.
Yeah.
And I will judge a man on how his woman is and how she looking, if she's happy,
Right.
and so
Absolutely.
we definitely that's what
We're
we're here
the
for.
flex.
to
We are
strengthen-
men's
we are the flex.
kryptonite,
We
you
are
know?
the trophy everything. So
We're either gonna power you up or power your ass down.
I don't even know if I'm needed for this conversation. Man.
no, you're just there to look. We'll do the
Like,
rest.
Y'all got me hating dudes out
What you
here.
want to do?
man.
You want to get pumped up or you want to get popped? Which one?
You want to go in the trunk?
No, but
So if
Mark,
y'all something happens to me,
got
y'all know where
love
I was,
from us.
right?
You're good. You're not on the shit list.
not on the
of
hit. Yeah,
dudes out
I try
there.
not to be.
so.
Not yet.
not yet. It's,
Don't speak it into
He's a
existence,
good
Kandi. Like,
fiance,
good.
you know.
We love to
What's up,
hear.
baby?
Apparently this
I love
man
to
used
hear
to
that.
be-
Cheers for the love.
in them streets.
I would have never thought. I would have never guessed
I'm just
it.
kidding, y'all.
yeah, I was like, where do we get this intel from? Like,
Where you get this intel?
I'm just joking.
yeah, she playing, baby.
I am.
But yeah, so the I know there is a movie. So I'm not a comic book person. I am familiar. There was a movie that was. It looked like it was based on a comic called Sin City, right? Did that have any like play in like the creation for this song and for the comic, or because I don't even know what that movie's about. I never saw
Right.
it, but I do remember
So
it was a big
an
thing.
inspiration
Okay.
because it is a comic book storyline and there was a movie created. They have their different versions. If you know, I don't know much about comic books either, but because Fam brought this to us and he's into it, we decided we were going to start, like seeing what does the comic book world even look like. We went to the
Yeah.
comic book store. We did our photo shoots and visuals there. We just kind of like just absorbed
Yeah.
that nostalgia. And it was a dope comic book. Third Planet Comics?
Yeah.
Amazing. They're I think they're the biggest in the state,
Yeah.
I want to say. But we got that inspiration from the storyline, and there is a movie, the one that you're referring to,
Yeah.
that's based off of one of them. But we use that as a theme
Okay.
for So ours is going to be Sin City HTX.
Yes.
Dope.
So we're gonna get our own storyline of
Parallel
Sin City,
universe.
but it's our own version of Sin City, but
Yeah.
it's inspired by
Dope.
Yeah,
it's definitely inspired by that.
This is messed up, and I know some people are gonna shoot me. Okay, don't shoot me.
Dang.
Oh no.
But
That escalated quickly.
are you guys going to use like Chat GPT or any kind of like AI to help you like with the artistry of it? Because I feel like they could take something of you and make a really dope comic like character of you. It's cost effective and it is putting artists out of work, but baby, we got them tariffs. We're in a recession right now. Like
Well, the comic book, being able to even publish a comic book is opening a lot of different doors for us. So we're thinking bigger outside of just the music because of what you're saying. Like, yeah, you gotta be business orientated. Now I don't personally use Chat GPT to come up with anything. We love originality and we love, just authenticity. And there's something about, our natural that can't be replaced. So we're just kind of like fitting us into that storyline. We're gonna publish the book. We're going to have it at our show that we put together.
Yeah,
so we can
definitely.
sell copies.
Okay.
And
and go to Comic-Con one day.
We're gonna get into the comic book world. We're learning as we go.
I feel like they
We're
would love y'all.
We don't know everything we're doing yet, but it's all together.
But also as a recommendation to you guys and other artists, creatives, anybody out there that creates things, use Fiverr, utilize Fiverr. I don't know if you guys have heard Fiverr,
we're using Fiverr.
Fiverr.
I thought you were about to say some AI shit. I was like, damn, man.
No,
I mean, they might be using AI, but like it's a lot of people, from all over the world that you can get things genuinely cheaper than you can get all sorts of things done.
Yeah.
Stuff for your social media. You can get artwork. You can get voiceovers. You can get people to help you with videos, like anything. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. We
Highly
definitely use
recommend.
that platform. I don't use ChatGPT. Like it's crazy how people actually making
man,
it
I paid
their
$20
best
a month now.
friend
They got me.
or their boyfriend or their therapist.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
amazing. That's crazy amazing.
I think I just seen.
But
I think I just seen one. Go ahead.
so, but if I knew like the apps or something, we definitely looked around and searched for it, but it was difficult to find, consistency. So it's cooler to go to Illustrator for us.
Okay,
with the
dope.
originality and stuff.
And do you guys have like a certain aesthetic?
Yeah.
So like the Powerpuff Girls or like
More
anime?
It's more,
Yeah, I think we were going more into the
anime
side of it, and we are coordinating with an illustrator as we speak.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I need to get more into comics, man, because like oddly enough, I get booked for a lot of like comic stuff. I got booked for a beat battle at a geek fest. I got booked to do a song for a comic book.
Really?
dope.
And like I was like, what about me screams that I gotta go rob somebody, man. That people think I'm soft out here, man. I'm the guy for that shit, man. Like,
There's nothing soft about comic books.
I know
I'm
they're
just
the
fucking
most
superheroes.
They're the most
Talk about,
what is
man.
it? And there's what is it? Grueling or morbid type of
No, yeah,
comic
yeah.
books. They're kind of badass. Definitely badass.
Yeah,
Pick your
so
poison.
let's talk about we talked about the song that you guys did as a duo, but you're both solo artists who
Yes.
came together.
Yes.
Let's get that clear. Not that there's anything wrong with being a group. Being groups are really cool, but if that's not what you're going for,
Yeah.
I don't want
Right.
people to get the conception that you guys are a group. You guys
Yeah.
are two amazing solo artists that came together to
Right.
make a great song and many more songs in the future.
Yeah.
But let's talk
Absolutely.
about some of the solo work that you guys have coming out soon. Is you guys working on anything?
Yes, so I'm in album mode.
That's what's up.
That's such a fun mode.
So like I decided that I was just going to rewrite my entire album. All the songs that I was
Yeah.
going to put on my album, I'm going to just drop them as singles. So I'm like, no, I want my album to represent the woman that I am today.
There you go.
Because I've gone through such a deep transition in such a short span that I don't even identify with who I was, maybe a month or two ago.
That's
So
amazing.
it's like, hey, I want to let me speak as the woman I am today. So that's that. But I got a whole bunch of songs that I'm just getting ready to sprinkle across the. Right now, we got I Need a Plug getting ready to drop with Poppin' 808.
Mhm.
And then I got another one with my boy Slow Life. I love him so much.
Yeah, great producer.
He's probably gonna touch 90% of
Mm-hmm.
my project at all
Yeah.
times. That's how much I work with him.
Yeah.
But we got something I'm excited about called Plays and Pimps.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna
That's
have
what's up.
fun, and it's a lot of different tracks to share. So I'm excited about that while I get back to scratch on the album.
So how are you gonna handle that as dropping them all as singles as an artist, like as in promotion wise? Because you could promote the same song for like a year, you know what I mean? And
That's
you're gonna be
true.
dropping them.
Mhm.
So
I'm still figuring out when I'm gonna drop what and how much of it I'm gonna give and how long it can last, and with the campaigns for each
because you can
song,
keep this going for
it's
years
gonna for real.
without
For real.
dropping your
So
album.
I'm a more like work smart instead of hard person. Like
I think a lot of people don't like take the time to promote their music. I think a lot of people are just
Most
like
people don't.
because for me, like let's say like I make a song, I listen to it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done because I've listened to it so much because I loved it, and then I'm like exhausted of it. So I feel like everybody else will be, but it's not true because they haven't even touched
Yeah.
it.
It's new to them. It might be old to you, but it's new to them. So
It's new to more
that
people.
experience
Yeah.
that you gotta hold on to that experience you had when you just finished the song. Like that's the most exciting time. When you just finish the song and you're like, I'm gonna play this over and over again. Like cherish those moments and don't allow yourself to forget what that feels like. Because
And don't rush the process. Don't
Yeah.
rush getting out all of your singles just because one isn't doing as well. I think it's all about
Right.
marketing.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Wow,
Maria
such
would-
great conversations. You guys are bringing up so much ideas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
first I want to touch on I am so excited for Queen's drops. I am so
Yeah.
excited for the album. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for the sprinkled music
Yeah.
because I'm just so
appreciate
excited
that.
for that.
I appreciate that. And
Ugh.
you've been busy.
Yeah, definitely.
You're already like, we're not talking about what you're gonna do. You've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
dropping
I'm
your singles and stuff too.
Yeah.
So tell them about the ones that you have outside of ours.
I've been really consistent. I want to say for a year straight. Thank God for my team, fam, Eduardo. Like, I think we are one of the top. Well, I know we're one of the top promoters and marketing. Like our team, we are solo artists. However, the way we collaborate and the way we work together as a team is you. That's why you think we're a group, but we're really just
Yeah.
a team that supports each other
Right.
and works together. So I'm able to be consistent because of my team. And I've been dropping singles. Like my plan right now is to drop a single monthly.
Dope.
And my newest one is Way Too Good, which is featuring Drip City.
Okay.
So definitely check that out.
Way
Shout out
too
Drip
good.
City.
Check it out.
Bullshit.
Shout out to her.
Way too good. Way too good.
So I think you're 100% right about being able to promote one song. So I think when us as writers are not creating because life gets ahead of you, don't forget about your old stuff. I'm going to shout out our artist, Skylar Bliss. Like, I saw her promote her song a year straight. And let me tell you how hard that is. Like you said, you get tired of it because you listening to it so many times.
But everybody
But
else
you got to keep it in their face, and program everybody brainwashed them.
Yeah.
They didn't even like it before, but I heard it so many times. I like it now.
And who's the
You know
artist you
what I
shouted
mean?
out?
Huh? Skylar Bliss.
Skyra Bliss.
Skylar Bliss.
Bliss,
Yeah,
baby.
Skylar Bliss. Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, she's dope.
So I saw her promote it, and that takes a lot of commitment and energy and creating new ideas, new ways to promote your
Yeah.
song. So there's
Definitely.
So
What producers are you working with?
I am still hopping around right now, but I work with Nico Studios. He's one of my
Okay.
favorites. So shout out to Nico Studios. Take 7, Big Headed George, Dreadhead George.
Yeah.
That's a big head.
Dreadhead, he a big head.
Yeah.
He's big head.
No,
Yes,
I'm just kidding.
kidding.
Y'all can cut that part. That's my boy.
Yeah, so that's who I'm just working with right now.
If you ever needed more, there's this one producer. He's my favorite producer out in Houston. He goes by the name of Mark Drew. He's
I
like the coolest
I
He's the coolest motherfucker.
You're good.
What is it?
knew.
If
I
you
knew it was
didn't know,
coming.
I like my shit, man. Let me just
Love it.
Cool. I
I'm
definitely
getting
love
ready
this.
to work with them. For
Yes,
Yeah, we got
the
something dope
on the way.
studio
Hands to
so
that.
dope. Can't wait to definitely make some magic in this.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
man. We can't wait to
we
have
gotta
you here.
actually schedule before we leave. How about
Yeah,
that?
we can
Let's
talk
just
about it.
schedule a studio session.
We gonna talk
Because
about it.
we got the layout already.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one stop shop, man. We get your song
Get y'all
produced
taken
here,
care of.
written. You can write it here in the studio.
Everything at the Pentagon.
Recorded, mixed, and mastered. We can shoot the video right over here. God
Right
damn,
there.
man. Like, yeah.
I love it.
Okay, guys. So, what does success in the industry look like for you?
Mm. Being happy in your authenticity.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's
If
it.
you can find some sort of content with what you're doing and you're happy with it, it's not about everybody else. It's, let's get our heads straight. Like, sometimes we get confused with trying to impress other people, but if you are happy in your authenticity, you winning. Like, can't nobody
Talk
tell
to
you
'em.
nothing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think the
Definitely.
same
That's
thing with
success.
people competing in the industry. Everybody goes, of course, it's always a competition. But I think really, whenever you compete with yourself and you're just happy where you're at, then that should be good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good enough for a person like me,
Right.
you know?
Definitely.
So, can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
goals fluctuate too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What you
definitely. I agree. She said it. I feel like I don't need to be famous or big. I feel like I'm already living the dream. I'm already successful.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I mean, the stages I touch, 5 people, 10 people, that's still success for me. You know
There
what
you
I
go.
mean? So I'm just enjoying the journey, and I really feel like I already made it because today I could chase my dreams. Today I could write those songs, and I appreciate the love I get, so I'm successful. If I could stop working a 9 to 5, that's really success.
Ooh,
in this
Yeah.
No, for real.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
in there.
one.
So,
I mean, there's
Yeah.
somebody out there that wants to have the courage to do what you're doing. So like,
yeah.
you're living somebody's dream. Like, it's all relative, Like,
True.
Yeah.
I still have a place where I want to go. But if you told me 8 years ago, if I had the opportunity to do what I'm doing now, like, man, hell yeah, let's do it. So it's all
That's
it's subjective, and I'm
Yeah.
glad you both have that mindset that it's really, if you love who you look at in the mirror, that's all that really matters.
And I know you guys are really spiritual as well. So, I mean, for me, I'm a big, like, I just came back around to Christianity and I just think to myself, like, the more of it you have, the less you need God. And so, like, I'm not super greedy. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Because the more
definitely.
you have, the less you rely on the creator who supplies you.
Yeah.
For
Wow.
me. And so that's why I'm just so content with where I'm at. I'm not, reaching for more. As long as I can take care of my kid, I can take care of my family, I can take care of, I can pursue my passions.
Yes.
Right.
I'm rich.
Yeah.
In
In
spirit,
There you go.
I'm feeling it. I'm loving
In
it.
spirit, for
I'm
sure.
loving it. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like being in the spirit is just literally appreciating the moment that you're in and learning how to be your happiest and
There you go.
what's right in front of you. Like you said, just to kind of maximize on that. I definitely overstand that
There you go.
perspective. That's definitely like, man, so many people, they accomplish a goal and then they change it and then they're not happy because now, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we don't give ourselves credit for everything that is
Yeah.
in front of us, for everything
Or
we've
stop to enjoy the
achieved,
things you
so-
prayed for.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
saw
Yes.
an amazing quote from J. Cole. Was like, he was basically alluding to, like, it's really what you prioritize in life. Like, if you love cars, you'll never have enough cars. If you love, like, money, you'll never have enough money. If you love like, whether it's women, whatever, you'll never have enough. But if it's just like self happiness and that's what you like prioritize, that's all you ever need. And I was like, man, this dude's got, he's living out my dreams. And for him to look at
Right.
that, he must be doing something right.
Right.
But in the spirit of collaboration, I want to ask you guys this. Let's say you two do a collab album and you were able to have unlimited resources to get whoever you wanted on here. Who are some of the features you guys would want on this album?
I know my girl's so H-Town. Like, I already feel like some
Yep.
H-Town artists you're going to pick. What are you thinking? What are you feeling?
I'm definitely grabbing my sister Renetta Spencer.
Right on. Amazing voice.
Yes, she's very universal, and
Yeah.
she's versatile. Like, she can rap, she can
She
sing
can.
her ass off. I mean, there's a song I did with her. I'm pulling up to the studio. She's like opera ad libs. Her ad libs are like opera notes. She's just going
Wow.
in, and it was so beautiful and amazing to see her create. But
Yeah.
she's definitely a well-rounded artist,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pull her ASAP. Like, sis, I don't know what song it's gonna be. But you wanna be on this one.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know. I'm thinking like major artists like Lil Wayne or like
That'd
you
be dope.
said,
Yeah.
or
Party next
Weren't y'all just
door.
going back and forth?
I know
about
that's what
Lil
I'm like. We
Wayne?
got a shout out for Lil Wayne. We all love Lil
Shout
Wayne.
out Weezy, man.
Lil Wayne is
He's versatile.
worldwide. Like everybody
Yeah.
loves him. He hits it all the same.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I just
Lil Wayne and Renetta, let's go.
Let's do it, man. All on the same song, man.
Yeah,
I think he would actually love that, especially because I know he loves Houston. He loves Houston culture.
Yes, he do.
And knowing that he's on the song with the I mean, she's now a woman, but the little girl who was on Bar Baby, that would be super hard
Yep.
for Wayne.
And shout out Renetta Spencer, because a lot of people don't know that that's who she is.
Yeah.
And it's challenging coming from, like where she comes from. Her father was really heavy into it.
Mm-hmm.
She was, niece to all of our legends.
Yeah.
She's in diapers running around. So coming out and creating your own identity as an artist and continuing to do it outside of being that childhood, voice that sung Bar Baby, that's a beautiful thing in itself.
Yeah,
So shout out
absolutely.
a lot. And there's other artists. There's so many artists that do the same thing. But
Yeah.
much credit to artists like her who
Absolutely.
overcome those obstacles.
Okay, guys. So when it's all said and done, where do you see yourself?
Right now, I see myself at the Pentagon having a
Hey,
drink.
let's go, man.
Talking to
Present.
Mark
Cocktail.
and
Same
Kandi.
here, man.
Sitting with
Present.
some great energy
Yeah.
in the future. I see myself just learning how to be the happiest version of myself.
There you
What
go.
about you?
Nice. On a beach.
Ooh,
Hey,
that sounds
let's
like
go.
the
I'm
happy
with you,
version.
girl.
Suntan somewhere.
I can't be
Yes.
sad on a beach, no matter what, even if it's raining.
So yeah, that's what we're being our best, healthiest self, creative self, free to self, and continue. I hope to continue to maintain my relationships and my friendships and make.
There you
those
go.
more.
Have y'all ever been to a
Oh.
topless beach?
Oh my god! Almost went to one in Lake Travis. Lake Travis
God.
by Austin.
So much
I
fun.
almost went there, but I had my kids with me. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, yeah,
can't
good
go.
call. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're out in Europe, the
Never
kids
mind.
be there. Everybody topless.
What are y'all doing over there, Europe?
Poor babies didn't have a choice. Mom and daddy said, "That's what we doing."
It's very normal.
So before we head out, we have our last segment before we do our mic drop. By the way, they're gonna be rocking Sin City here in just a little bit. But we have the Enter the Backwoods segment. We got
Okay.
give you guys like this or that options. You guys just give us how you feeling, all right?
Okay.
So first one, I guess I already know this. South side or north side?
South
He won't
side.
forget it. He won't
South
forget it
side.
next time. But I have to say north side.
Bye,
South
Mark.
side.
North side.
South
Hey,
side.
north
Yeah.
side, baby. Hold up, watch.
Okay, studio at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m.?
Man, yeah, every 3 p.m.
We're
you know.
moms.
You were moms. I'm like,
I'm gonna go with the 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Honestly, me too, low key.
If I,
yeah, it's like
That's why I'll create my best.
Yeah, that's
but-
because as a mom too, you have to like wait till the whole
Till I go
house
to
is quiet
sleep.
before you can have a brain of your own.
I gotta prepare for a 3 a.m. session. I gotta let me sleep all day and get ready for this. But, all right, 713 or 281.
281.
713.
Okay.
Dope.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wanted
Landline.
to definitely touch on how me not being from Houston,
Yeah.
I've been here almost about 9 years, and Queen is Houston in her veins. And I love learning about the culture and definitely learning about the greats, the history. She's definitely put me on because she's
Yeah, because
Houston down.
basically she just picked numbers right now, y'all. Like,
No,
Yeah.
this one is my phone number, so
That's what I'm saying. So,
Hey,
so
me
like,
too, baby. Me
so,
too.
so
yeah,
yeah.
she didn't know like what's 713
Yeah.
versus 281. Like,
So
what is
the-
that? Well, my number's
281, so I'm 281.
Yeah, so I've been here my whole life, and at least the house. My parents been in the same house since '94,
Wow.
and their landline was
God
always
bless.
281.
Uh-huh.
So when I was a kid, I
Right.
knew 281. It was the 281 713, but I didn't know 713 was the original area code.
Then I remember when
Until a little
832
older.
came out.
I remember 832. Like, man, y'all
I remember
lame.
832
Now
came
it's
out.
like
I
normal.
said, damn.
Now we got 346, whatever that goofy
We got
one
the
is.
832 babies.
Yeah.
We got the 713 babies. We got the 281 babies.
So, major label or independent? Quick.
Independent.
Independent. Does people pick major
Creative
labor
control.
anytime?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Mark's getting a demerit, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Hold
he
on.
He
never
never
turns
turns his phone on D&D.
He the one that
Violation.
mentioned it in the beginning.
His third podcast in a row,
First
y'all.
time, it's the second.
You know what?
And that's my mom calling me. man.
I guess you
Okay.
okay.
Love you, mom. Love you, mom.
Mom.
Although she should know I'm not just like doing nothing
Playing.
on a Tuesday. But yeah, so all the questions I have are set me up for failure, man. DJ Screw or Michael Watts.
DJ Screw.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to go with
DJ.
So shout out to the
Screw.
originator, man. Although Michael Watts always have, you know what I'm saying, one place in my heart, man.
Yes.
Shout out to the OG.
Shout out OG Michael
Yeah.
Watts. We love Michael too. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Intimate shows or big venues?
Intimate.
I definitely intimate. You know, yeah.
What about you?
Me, I'm doing intimate.
I'm doing big shows. Them shit's
Okay,
some fun as
baby.
hell, man.
I
I be
could be
throwing
a
water.
private
A lot of
dancer.
energy too.
Throwing water in people's faces and not being like, no one kicks my ass for it.
Really?
Sounding mosh
Don't try
pity,
that.
but okay.
Yeah, it's like, man, I get a lot of shit I can never.
I mean, if you want to go to a mosh pit, just do that.
and like as like the audio geek like that I am, my mixes just sound better in a bigger venue because they actually have a better like sound system. Like, all my favorite shows are at the biggest places. It sounds immaculate. The smaller ones are hit and miss. Smaller ones, I'm sorry for every sound guy I ever worked with. If I ever made you feel like a piece of shit, it's because you are.
Damn.
You know, quick fun fact is
What's
that I've
up?
never been to a concert.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard, I guess, that sound system in a concert type of vibe. So that's
yeah,
on the bucket
man.
list.
That fucks
I would
up
say
my
that's
shit.
crazy, but it's not.
Like
It's not crazy.
it fucks up my vibe like so quick when I hear it. Cause like for me, I not only produce my records, I record and mix and master my records. So like they're meant to sound a certain way, and or like if I see someone like these three went to school where I teach and when I talk to them about sound engineers, like man, when I see them walk away, like I'll embarrass them at a show. Not to be a dick, I know it makes you sound super like a dickhead, but I also think walking away is kind of a dickhead move too. When I ask you to stay in one spot, I'm like, "Yo, does everyone know where the sound guy's at?" He's like, "Yay, hi." I've been looking for him for like the last 5 minutes. Everyone's seen him. Where's he at? Where's he at? And they finally see him. Everyone makes a noise for him, and I'm like, "Yeah." I'm kind of like obviously like because I'm like a little
Throwing a
mad because I'm
slug.
like, "Fam, bro, like I trusted you this one thing. I asked you like, hey, just if I need you, just be somewhere where I can find you. Don't go out." Mingle with other
And
people
you're
out
not
back. I'm like, yeah. And then,
I'm kind of asshole. My grandma owns this big ass bar in League City. I'm not gonna say the name
Yeah.
right now, but it's a very popular bar, and they always have live music. And I get drunk there, and I'll go up to the band and be like, "Listen, y'all, I can do y'all sound if y'all want.
oh my god.
Y'all got a lot going on right now." And me and the guitars get into it because it's like, "No, I do all our sound," and I'm like, "It sounds like it."
Shit, you gonna get beat up, fam. So last two before we head out, man. This is a more production. She's gonna hand you a couple of female artists. So Timbaland or Pharrell on the production.
Oh.
Who do you prefer? Those are two of my favorites.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Timbaland.
Timbo.
He's been having some.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
I think-
Pharrell.
Pharrell won't have you in AI, you know?
Yeah, true. Very true.
I'm not worried about that AI stuff, but hey,
Me
Well, I
we're
say
gonna
that
embrace
because-
it as we can.
I say that because apparently, like, you know, Timbaland has his platform and people have submitted music that they've
AI
reported.
music.
Now, I don't, Timbo, I love you, dog. You're the god of this, but they've reported that they've stolen their songs and their voices.
That sucks. I have to switch.
I believe it.
And I've heard examples like
So
that's that song.
I answered right.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I'm
not,
switching
not
over.
that you answered wrong, but
But just a little insight.
Are you ready for my ASMR?
Rihanna
or Beyonce?
Rihanna or Beyonce.
Yeah, they can't hear you.
But they could.
Rihanna or who?
Beyonce.
Ooh, y'all know y'all wrong for that.
But I'm a Rihanna girl.
I listen to them both a lot, but statistics, I mean, of course I listen to more Beyonce more because there's more provided.
So you think she would win in a
I would-
versus?
Yeah.
Because he asked me that.
Come on.
Hey, 20
Who's
songs.
going- No one.
They don't have to play the whole.
challenging her.
Here's
It's
the thing about
definitely
verses,
gonna be
though.
Beyonce.
I'm not saying she wouldn't win, but here's the thing about verses. It's not their entire catalog. It's 20 songs, and they both have 20 songs that are absolute bangers, at least. So that'll be a fun one.
That would be a
do it.
tough
Beyonce doesn't have 20 bangers.
No, I'm not. I said she does. But so does Rihanna.
Y'all hear that?
Even though she
thinks
doesn't have
my
a
God.
Beyonce doesn't have.
He said, "Oh my gosh, get what I said."
You're not finna get it, man.
It's okay,
I know
Mark, I
the
heard you.
beehive
Now
will
I gotta
get
thank
you.
her when I win my first award, man. Like,
Oh, you had to do that anyway. You gonna have to do that anyway.
but yeah, so that concludes our last segment, Into the Backwoods, brought to you by Matrix Marketing and Backwoods. First, I want to thank you guys for coming through, blessing the podcast. I can't wait to see the mic drop and see how it turns out. We love what you guys have going on and what you got, and we support you in the future. If you need anything, studio time, we got you. You need the hottest beats, I got you. But before we head out,
Where can we find you on Instagram?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's your camera right there in front of you,
Okay.
and your camera's right here. Tell everyone where they can follow you and find you.
All right. Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Kween Kazaree. That's KWEEN
Yep.
KAZAREE.
Hey.
That was a bar right there.
Yeah, right? She's
I should
always
put
just
that in
spitting
a
it
bar.
out.
Yeah.
You could follow me on Instagram at msaez, SAEZ222. I also have YouTube, which is Saez X Music. So follow me on both, and I love to follow back, and I love to reciprocate and clap. That's
Yeah.
Let's go.
that.
All right, y'all. And what single are y'all performing today?
That's going to be Sin City.
Sin City.
Yeah.
If
Sin
you haven't
City,
heard
baby.
it, listen, please.
All
Now,
streaming platforms.
Before we head out, I just want to remind you guys watching, these are now in stores, so go and get your purple pack, man. Backwoods only around here. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your host, Mark Drew, What It Do, and I'm rocking with the Latin pop sensation.
Candy Dulce.
There you go.
Candy. I said that wrong, but you get what I mean.
I don't know if they do. But yo, check you guys next week. Peace.
You got your monsters, got your demons. They got you lying, got you cheating. Till you ran into a real one. I'ma make you feel something. Give me a beat, I need to kill something. Give me a beat, I need to kill something.
First sight came in love for me. Told them niggas not to come for me. Pulled my shit up out the house, so I was done with them. You played the perfect role till I seen your back. Every time you walked away, you did some shit you can't take back. I never told you to be perfect, but bitch, you take my time. You better make sure that it's worth it. It's a whole lot of options. I'm the one that's really serving. How you fucking with them weak bitches, knowing that I'm perfect? Ew, but on the better though. They heads collected all together, make my pedestal. These hoes can't see me, they beneath me. I'm incredible. I took my time collecting crowns, it ain't debatable. I'm unattainable. It make me cringe to hear 'em call you bitches queen. When I do what you bitches want, don't leave traces on the scene. Dear Lord, I remember next to you is clean, so exterminate that nigga on behalf of the queen. On behalf of the queen. Ha, yeah. I say exterminate that nigga on behalf of the queen.
You thought you were a tough guy, fucking with the baddest. I boosted your ego, made you feel like magic. I gave you submission, now you gon' see savage. I would gladly show you where the trash is. I ain't no FBI, fuck I look like investigating. I'm exterminating, cut them off, no hesitation. I'm elevating, levitating to another dimension. My body's a weapon, it's time to learn your lesson. I never broke, but I bet all the energy I spent. Never again, never again. He wanna hit it from the back, so I put him in the trunk. Queen got a gun, so the lames better run.